lying down today. So find a place where you can maybe expand your arms, if not at least into a cactus shape. And I'm gonna go ahead and mute you all before we start. Good morning, Elisabetta. We're gonna go ahead and begin. Elisabetta, I'm gonna put you on mute. Oh no, you're already on mute, great. Find a place where you can join your feet together and almost a mini Shavasana without falling asleep just yet. Stretching the arms away from your torso. Tucking your chin under just a little bit. And taking a moment to start noticing how your knees are dropping out to the side. What's going on with your hips this morning? Probably this is already quite a big effort. Notice how your shoulders are connected to the mat and stretch your fingers away from your shoulders. Taking a couple of moments here to scan your body for sensations. Notice how the sides of your feet are connected to the mat. Noticing how your tailbone does the same. Maybe start to tuck it under just a tiny little bit. Allow for the gentle curve of the lower back to stay lifted, but the mid back and upper back are grounded as well. And take a moment here. Inviting inhale and exhale, in and out through the nose. As you begin to expand your breath, notice how the inhale helps you to lengthen, expand, create space. And allow for the exhale to see if you can get a little softer, a little more center, a little more grounded. Inhaling, expanding into the chest, into the belly. And exhale, soften all the way down. The next time that you inhale, can you expand the sides of the body, starting from the hips, all the way up to the armpits, creating space. And as you exhale, all the way, hugging towards the midline and emptying the lungs. The next time that you inhale, inflate your back body, starting from the lower back, space of the kidneys, back of the ribs, all the way at the shoulders. And exhale, finding softness here. The next time that you breathe in, begin to take one hand to your heart and one to your belly. And take another couple of steady, long, deep breaths along the spine this time, and notice how you can find a little bit of extra length in the body. Notice the rising and falling of belly and chest to the rhythm of the breath. Take this time to start to set an intention for your practice this morning. Anything that helps you to be present, mindful, is a good intention to set. Slowly from here, with the help of your hands, begin to close your legs. Hug them in towards the chest and rock a little bit side to side onto your lower back. And go ahead and take one hand on each knee and begin to draw circles, opening up the hips, waking up the body a little bit here. And then change the direction of these circles. And then slowly begin to release the hands from the feet, stretch them out, and begin to move your legs as if you were swimming in honey. And without much direction, just feeling what's happening at the hips. We're gonna focus there a little bit to start the day. Can you keep the lower back nice and grounded, and then make the movements however feel good, however big, however small. As long as they're connected with the breath, it's all good. And then slowly, start to see if you can control the movements a little bit more, and imagine that you're riding a huge bicycle. Still feeling this sort of resistance as if you were really swimming in honey. And then go backwards. Getting into the core a little bit, waking up the legs as well. The next time that your right knee is in towards the chest, keep it there. Flex the left foot and press it down. Begin to draw a couple of circles along that right knee. The lower back stays onto the mat. And then change the direction of the circles. The next time that your knee is in towards the chest, put it there and push the knee against the hands. Allow for the hip flexor to get a little stronger here, the legs to get a little stronger. And the next time that you exhale, release the resistance and pull the knee in. The next time that you inhale, begin to lift the nose towards the knees. Point your toes and hover that left leg up. Stretching the arms away from you. Finding length here from the fingers to the toes. And keep pulling the navel towards the spine. Inhale, straighten that right leg up. Find length and strength. And exhale, swap legs. Take your left knee in towards the chest and draw a couple of big circles here. That was my hip. Move it around. Indulge where you feel like you need a little bit of extra love. And then begin to pull the left knee in towards the chest and keep pushing it away from your hands at the same time. Finding that resistance of movement that allows for the hip flexor to get really nice and strong. And then begin to exhale, release the push and pull the knee in, really finding a little bit of massage. The next time that you breathe in, nose towards the knee, hovering that right foot and stretch the arms forward. Stay here for 3, finding your core strength. 4, 2, and 1. Inhale, reaching that left leg up. And exhale, swap. And swap. And swap. And swap. Last one, swap legs. And then begin to pull the knees in, rocking forwards and back. A couple of times. Along the whole length of your spine. The next time that you come up, cross your legs, come onto your hands and to your knees as gracefully as you can. And have your hands right underneath your shoulders, the knees right underneath your hips. Begin to draw a couple of big circles. Imagining a pencil at the belly button, and you want to make the circles really nice and huge. Once again, getting into the hips. Once again, spreading the fingers, pressing the mat away. And then change the direction of the circles. Relaxing your head and neck, involving them in the movement as much as it feels good. And slowly come back to center, taking your hands underneath your shoulders if they had changed a little bit. Pressing the top of your feet into the mat, begin to lift the bum, lift the chest, inhale, open up. Exhaling to round the spine, push the ground away and let your head relax. Inhaling, tilting your bum up, dropping the belly, lifting the chest, pulling the shoulders back. And exhale, tuck and tailbone, rounding the spine, pushing the ground away. Do this 3 more times at your own breath and pace. Really trying to get fully into the activation of your spine. Every time that you expand the back body, the front body is getting stronger. Nice. And the opposite is also true. Good. Last two here. I'm going to start getting less layers. And last one. The next time that you come to exhale, push the ground away with your hands and begin to tap your toes under. And as you spread your fingers nice and wide, hover your knees off the mat, just a tiny little bit. Keep zipping the belly in and keep spreading the fingers. We stay here for 5. Strong core, hugging everything towards the midline. 4. Getting into a little bit of extra stability. 3. 2. And 1. Inhale, right knee, right shoulder, up. Exhale, back. Left knee, left shoulder, up. And exhale, back. Right knee again, tap. And back. Left knee, tap. And back. Lower the knees down, come sitting on your heels, collect your hands onto your lap, close your eyes. Take a moment here to find length into the spine once again. Getting heavier into the sitting bones. And as you inhale, grow taller from the tailbone to the top of the head. As you exhale, can you soften? Inhale, begin to reach the arms up. Exhale, open the elbows into a cactus as you open the chest a little bit. Inhale here, can you expand a bit more? Exhale, round the spine, give yourself a hug. Nice. Inhale, open. Exhale, hug. Last one, inhale, open. Exhale, slide your elbows down, interlace your fingers behind you, and inhale, lift the chest, squeezing your hands together. Can you find a little bit of extra openness into the front body as you keep pushing the fists down and the shoulder blades together? Deep breath here. As you exhale, drop the chin down. Let's go to this nice double chin sort of action. And then begin to move the neck a little side to side, waking up the body. Noticing what's going on at the shoulders. Keep them squeezing together. Nice. And then slowly, the next time that your chin is back to the center, release your hands, take your fingertips to the mat. Inhale to lift the head up. Exhale to soften the shoulders. The next inhale, both arms reach up. Exhale, send your bum a little to the left, right hand down, stretch to the left, to the right, sorry. Left arm stretches away from you, all the way. Can you find a little bit of extra length from your left hip all the way to the left fingers? Deep breath here. Exhale, can you get a little deeper as you open the chest towards the ceiling? Use the next inhale to come all the way up, both arms come up. Exhale, the bum comes to the right, left hand down, stretch the right arm away from you. Can you find a little bit of extra length? Can you open up a little more through the chest? Deep breath. Use the exhale to open up a bit more. And inhale, both arms reach up. Exhale, cactus arms once again. Can you open up through the chest? Inhale, lift. Exhale, slide it down. Interlace your fingers a funky way. And inhale, lift the chest. Use the exhale to release the hands towards the mat. Begin to walk them forward. And allow for your hips and knees to be in one line as you start to walk your hands a little farther away from you. Your forehead can come to the mat. If you feel already flexible, chest and chin to the floor. Taking just a couple of breaths here, allowing for the bum to lift up all the way. Shoulders to soften, arms to stretch. Deep breath in here. Exhale, what can you release? Begin to walk your hands back underneath your shoulders. Tuck your toes under. This time, keep your spine long and hover again. Knees are off the mat, just about a centimeter. Deep breath. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Twist. Inhaling back. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. And back. And again, left to right. And back. Right to left. And back. Walk your hands a little forwards. Lower the knees down for a moment. Sink your hips back. Begin to lift the bum a little bit. And then inhale, round the spine, come all the way forwards. Exhale, bum up, chest up, chin up, lean back. Again, inhale, rounding the spine, exaggerate the movement. And exhale, arching back. Next time that you inhale, round all the way forwards. And exhale, as you arch back, find your first downward facing dog. Opening your feet about hip width apart, hands shoulder width, walk it out. Bending one knee at a time. And moving nice and slow with your breath here. Saying yes and no with your head if you like. And find a little bit of stillness. Pushing the ground away. Keep sending your bum up as you zip the belly in. And as you start to put the belly a little bit more, can you notice how your tailbone can lift? And when the tailbone lifts, can you see if you can hug the rib cage in so you're not arching too much? Inhale, lift the heels up. Keep everything the same. Exhale, bend the knees, look towards your hands. Inhale, step your feet to the top of the mat, find length into the spine. Exhale, soft at the knees as you fold forwards. Inhale, coming all the way up, palms together, look up at your thumbs. Exhale, hands through heart, releasing your arms down, Samasthiti. We're gonna go through a couple of sun salutation A. We're gonna connect them and then add a little bit onto it. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, fold forwards, belly in, head down. Inhale, halfway, lengthen, good. Exhale, step back, high plank. Inhale into your plank. Exhale, shifting your body weight forward, lower all the way down to Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, open the chest, look forwards for now. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, in downward dog, lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees, look forwards. Inhale, step it all the way to the top of the mat, lengthen the spine. Exhale to fold. Inhale all the way up, palms together, look up. Exhale all the way down, belly in, head drops. Inhale, halfway, lengthen, bum reaches away from the head. Exhale, high plank. Push the ground away with your hands, take a deep breath here. And as you exhale, turn your weight towards your right, outer edge of the right foot and inner edge of your left foot into the mat. Left arm swims back, up, and forwards. Take a deep breath, stay here, find length as you lift the hips. Exhale, back to center, heels up. Inhale. Exhale, heels to the other side, swinging that right arm back, up, and overhead. Find length here, lift up through the hips, deep breath here. Exhale, hand comes down underneath your right shoulder. Inhale here. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, open heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Open your feet about mat width apart and start to walk your hands back to meet your feet. Bend into the knees, nice and soft, and hang on to opposite elbows, getting nice and heavy here. The head is relaxing and moving towards the mat, and maybe sway a bit side to side. If you find your center and you want to bounce a bit, go for it. It's quite nice. Feeling the back of your legs as your weight shifts a little forward. And then begin to release your hands. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. And exhale, turn your toes out. Sink the hips down, Malasana. Palms together in front of the heart. Maybe move a little side to side. Nice. Keeping that connection between your hands. Keep lifting up through the chest and keep dropping down through the bum. Deep breath here. Exhale, release the hands. Close your feet to about hip-width distance apart and get your peace fingers to your big toes. Press the big toes down. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale to fold forwards. Relax your head and neck. Reach the bum up. Reach the head down. Elbows can come out. Deep breath in to get your head towards your feet. Full breath out, belly and thighs connect. If you want to keep in a soft bend at the knees, goes a very long way in comfort. The next time that you inhale, finding length into the spine, bum away from the head. As you exhale, release the hands and go to opposite elbows one more time. Bend the knees, and with the hands onto opposite elbows, begin to roll yourself up. Nice and slow. As if you were really rebuilding your spine here. And when your arms are all the way up, imagine you're taking a sweater off, reaching them up and back. And exhale, release them down. Interlock your fingers behind you, bend the knees a little bit. Inhale, lift up through the heart. Exhale, fold forwards and down. Relax your head and neck. Inhale, halfway lift, one more time. Exhale, release the hands down, walk all the way forwards, downward facing dog. Join your big toes together in downward dog. Inhaling, reach the right leg up and back, bend the knee and open up the hip. Can you push the chest towards the left leg and lift the right leg up? Draw a couple of big circles around that right hip. Getting into the mobility here. And the next time that your knee is up, keep it there, take an inhale. Exhale, knee to nose, round the spine and step your right foot forwards. Frame your foot with your fingers, begin to move a little forwards and back. The front knee is still 90 degrees. Good. Using that back heel as the propeller for movement, feeling the left thigh getting a little stronger here. And then lower the foot down, inhale, open the chest. Exhale, straighten the leg. Nice. Again, lower down, inhale. Exhale, straighten the leg. Lower down, untuck your back toes and inhale, reach the arms up, hook your thumbs and lean back a little bit. Make a big movement with your arm, take them back and down, plant them into the mat. Left hand stays underneath the left shoulder, left leg reaches up. Inhale, right arm reaches up, easy twist. Opening through the fingers, spreading across the chest. Every time that you breathe in, can you find a little bit of extra length? Every time that you breathe out, can that right hip drop a little more? Keeping everything in the breath the same, stretching the right arm forward, close to the right ear. Take an inhale there. As you exhale, begin to walk both hands towards the back of the mat. Start straightening the right leg, bending into the left. You can stay high up with your bum or sink into a full Skandasana, connecting the left shoulder with the left knee. Inhale, the right arm reaches up. Can you keep opening the chest towards that front foot? Deep breath here. As you exhale, begin to walk all the way back to the front of the mat. Taking both hands to the inside of the right foot. Open the right foot out to the side a bit, sinking into that left knee. Untuck your toes, inhale here. Exhale, straighten that right leg, toes towards the face. Inhale, bend into the front knee, open the chest. Exhale, find a little bit of fluidity, toes towards the face. Nice, last one, inhale here. Exhale, straighten. Walk your hands a little underneath your shoulders. Point your right toes up. Inhale, find length into the spine. Send your bum away from the top of the head and press the heel down. Keep your left hand underneath your shoulder and inhale, reach the right arm up as your right hip peels back. Deep breath here. As you exhale, take both hands to the inside of that right foot. And then take your right toes a little out, about 45 degrees, flexing the foot, bending into that left leg. Option 1, stay here, keep actively pushing the hips down. Option 2, the right arm reaches back, maybe grabbing your foot. Nice. If you have your foot, can you kick it into the hand to open the chest? And as you exhale, heel to bum. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, heel to bum. The next time that you inhale, keep the heel towards the bum and turn your torso towards the front. And as you exhale, lower the back foot down. Step your right leg back, downward facing dog. Walk it out for a little moment. Bending one knee at a time. Saying yes and no with your head. The next time that you inhale, roll yourself forward, find the high plank. Exhale, lower knees, chest and chin to the mat. Slide forwards, inhale, finding cobra. And exhale, lower down. Take your hands to the outside of the mat, elbows are up and out. Inhale, lift the chest a little more, keep pushing the fingers down. And exhale, lower down. If you want to go a little deeper, you can take your hands a little closer to you. You don't have to. Inhale, lift up. Keep pressing the feet down. Exhale, lower all the way. Hands underneath your shoulders. Find your up dog or your bigger cobra here. Inhale. Exhale, down dog. Walk it out. Taking a little moment to bend one knee at a time. Shake your head, yes and no. And then join your big toes together. Inhaling to reach the left leg up and back. Bend the knee and open up the hip. And as you keep pushing the hands into the mat, send your chest towards your right leg. Nice. Every inhale, find a little bit of extra length. And see if you can start drawing a couple of circles here. Finding the mobility and the stability of the hips. The next time that your knee is up, keep it there. Exhale, knee to nose, round the spine, and step your left foot forward. Come onto your fingertips, slide your right heel back, and begin to move a little forward and back. Can you keep the hips low, the chest open? Nice. Getting that back leg to be strong, continuing the openness of that left hip. And start to lower the right knee down. Inhale to open the chest. Exhale to straighten. Nice. Lower down. Inhale, open the chest. And exhale, straighten. The next time that you lower the knee down, keep it there, untuck your toes, inhale, reach the heart up, hook your thumbs the opposite way, sink in the hips, opening the chest. Big movement to exhale, rolling the arms back, hands underneath your shoulders, tuck your right toes under and straighten the right leg. Left arm reaches up. Can you keep pushing that right hand into the mat as you reach the left fingers away from it? Left hip drops, right thigh gets stronger. Collarbone opens, gaze up, inhale. Exhale, can you keep the same and sink a little more into the hips? Stretching that left arm forward, can you find length from the back foot to your front fingers? And take advantage of being there to move all the way back. Straightening the front leg, you can bend the back leg, option to stay here, option to get all the way down to Skandasana. It's morning, so it might not happen. Connect the shoulder and the knee if you are there, and inhale, reach the left arm all the way Opening through the chest, sending your fingers away from you. And then slowly begin to walk all the way forwards. Taking both hands to the inside of your foot. Opening the left foot out, lowering the back knee down. Untuck your toes, inhale, open the chest. Exhale, straighten the front leg, toes towards the face. Nice. Bend into the front knee, inhale, open. And exhale, straighten. Last time here, inhale, bend into the knee, open the chest. And exhale, straighten. Slide that left foot forward. Walk your hands a little back. Lengthen through the spine and take that left hip back towards your right heel. Inhale there. Exhale. Taking your right hand underneath your right shoulder. Inhale, left arm peels up. Can you keep that left hip moving back, feeling that left heel pressing down, right foot helping you with balance. Slowly begin to exhale, lower the left hand down, bend into the front knee. Hands can come underneath your shoulders and take your left foot a little bit out to the side if you like. Keeping it flexed to protect your knee and ankle. Bend into that right leg. Keep pressing the right hand down. Inhale, reach the left arm up and back. Maybe you go ahead and grab your foot. Exhale, open up here. As you inhale, can you keep the foot kicking into the hand as your hips drop down? And exhale, heel to bum. Stretch the quad. Inhale, kick. Exhale, heel to bum. Can you inhale and stay there as you turn the torso forward? Exhale, foot down, step back. Downward facing dog. Walk it out a bit. Bending one knee at a time. Saying yes and no with your head. The next time that you inhale, lift the heels high. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward towards your hand. And inhale, step, float, or jump and sit down. Let's do a mix of all. Lift the legs up, squeeze the knees together, and zip the belly up. Begin to stretch the arms forwards. Nice. If you're super strong, straighten the legs. I don't feel like that this morning. Staying here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right toe step down. Inhale, take it up. Left toe step down. Inhale, take it up. Hug both knees in towards the chest. Make yourself tiny. Take your hands next to your hips. Inhale, lift the bum a little bit. Exhale, release down. One more. Inhale, lift the bum a little bit. And exhale, release down. Last time, inhale, lift the bum a little bit. Walk your hands forward, step, float, or jump. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. The next time that you breathe in, lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees, look forwards. One more time, step or jump, sit down. This time, lie down onto your back. Get your knees in towards the chest, rock a little side to side. And start to plant your feet as close as you can to your bum. Stretch the arms alongside your body, pinky sides of your fingers on the mat. Start to begin lifting the hips off the mat as you imprint the spine as it leaves the mat. Inhale, lifting into the hips. Exhale, start rolling down, one vertebra at a time. One more. Inhale, lift through the hips. And exhale, slowly roll all the way down. The next time that you inhale, start lifting through the hips. Once your hips are at the highest point, interlace your fingers behind you, walk your shoulders together. Gazing up towards the ceiling, chin towards the chest, chest towards the chin. Staying here for 2. Keep lifting through the hips, strong legs. And 1. Slowly release your hand. Roll all the way down onto your back. Pull the knees in towards the chest, rock side to side a little bit. And then take one hand onto each knee like we did at the beginning. Open and close the legs, drawing circles here. And then change direction. Notice how it feels. The next time that your legs close, pull them in towards the chest and stretch the arms out in a T or cactus shape. Deep breath. Exhale, drop the knees to your right. Turn your head to the left. And see if you can get your knees farther away from your left fingers as you breathe along the spine. A couple of steady breaths. Stay here for 3. For 2. Nice. And 1. Inhale, come back to center. Give yourself a little squeeze, rock a little bit. And as you stretch the arms out, exhale, drop the knees to the opposite side. And again, knees move away from your right hand. Breathing along the spine, releasing at the hips. Stay here for 3. For 2. And last 1. Inhale, pull the knees back in towards your chest. One last little squeeze here. Maybe taking your feet into opposite hands, finding your happy baby. And in happy baby, can you take your tailbone away from the top of the head? Take a deep inhale here as you press your whole spine into the mat. Nice. And as you exhale, can you take your feet together, interlock your hands onto your feet and push the knees away from you. Deep breath here. And use your exhale to help yourself lower the feet down onto the mat. And as we begin, let's stretch the arms away from the torso. The knees stay out as they drop.